Morning, so about to hit the road again. You can probably just see the bike behind me loaded up, although my face appears to be in shadow, which maybe that's not a bad thing. I've got 50 kilometres to cycle to get to Dubrovnik, so that involves a border crossing and also it is quite hilly. So I think it's going to take me between 4 or 5 hours. Looking forward to getting to Dubrovnik. Just swing you around so you can take a look at the back of me. You can see the view that I had out over the bay. Had a nice little breakfast area where there's a nice view. And that's all. So I will talk to you in a bit. Thank you all. So, leaving town then. It was a nice clear day. Temperature wasn't too hot. I think it got up to about 24, 25 degrees, which in terms of bicycle touring is pretty good. And following it out through Montenegro, this was my last day cycling in Montenegro, and it was just mountains on both sides and a little bit of traffic as you can see in front, but nothing too bad. Now, for some reason, I thought it was about 20 kilometres to the border. So the border actually came up on me all of a sudden. So, and borders in countries and between countries can be quite different. So what happened on this one is that the passport control, for want of a better word, is actually 10 kilometres within Montenegro. I say 10 kilometres, maybe it was 5, I'm not sure exactly. And then so you get stamped out of Montenegro, cycle a little bit more, let's say it's 5 kilometres, and then you get to the Croatian part where you're then stamped into the border. I mean, obviously, as far as border crossings go, this one is really easy, especially compared to some of the ones I've done. Like the Ethiopian one was awesome. That was just like basically 2 people on a wallpaper pasting table, just stamping people in and out. That was brilliant. But this is very well run. I'm on a bike, so there's no queue here, but I will get to the front anyway. Generally speaking, people just wave you to the front, or you just weave in and out of the traffic until you get to the front. This was a simple matter, you know, no worries. You can see there's just a couple of vehicles in front of me. As I leave that side and cycle out towards the Croatian part, I can see the people queuing up to come in to Montenegro. Now, I guess there's a few reasons why there's more people coming in than out. It could be that people are heading through and they're heading on the way to Greece. So from Germany to Greece is a popular run, so it could be that, who knows. Anyway, this is the sign which is saying that I'm leaving Montenegro. And for whatever reason, borders are always in the most awkward places. Like this one's on the top of a mountain. I can't tell you how many times it's been at the top of a hill, the border control. Anyway, there's always a downhill, and I'm on the downhill section now. So on this little downhill section, maybe I should talk about Montenegro. Okay, so I'm not in a mad rush to get back there. It was a nice enough country. There were some nice enough areas, but for bicycle touring, it didn't really appeal to me. It was just the narrowness of the roads. And now I'm in Croatia. You can see the road looks almost the same, but it isn't. It's just fractionally wider, and it does make all the difference. So it means that when those big trucks are passing by, there is a lot more room. So already I'm a big fan of Croatia, but obviously my first destination is Dubrovnik, and this is somewhere I've been really looking forward to for quite some time. And I'm due to meet the missus here, so we're going to spend 4 days in Dubrovnik. And 3 months ago, I'd arranged the dates to come in, and I said, oh yeah, I'll be at this accommodation at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And guess what? Yeah, I was there at 2 o'clock. That's what I call timing. So in Croatia, a lot of the road is going to follow the coast, and indeed today it did as well. Now the thing is, I can see it from the bike, but you can't see it from where my camera is. So I decided to do a bit of a U-turn so that you can see it as well, although there will be plenty more shots, no doubt. But anyway, this is, once I do the U-turn, this is the bay in front of me, which is very scenic, and this is the area that I've just cycled from. So a lot of this part of the coastline is going to look like this, I believe, and yeah, so it's very beautiful, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. There was quite a few little rest stops. I don't know if you just saw those seats, and I took half an hour out to enjoy the view in what they call the Dubrovnik Riviera. And that's my first glance of Dubrovnik over there, so we will get closer and it will look a lot better, honestly. That was some dodgy camera angle there, wasn't it? But never mind. So that's me cycling towards Dubrovnik, as you see there. There's been a few hills today, but nothing that couldn't be handled. And there we have Dubrovnik. So I will probably cut off here and speak just a little bit from the other camera. Go. Hi there, so I've made it to Dubrovnik, and you can see Dubrovnik behind me. That looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie, sometimes when you travel a lot, it's easy to become jaded with places and go, yeah, I've seen that before, but nah, that looks pretty special. So I've got 4 days here, and I'm going to take some time off the bike, spend it exploring the old city, see what it's all about, and I'll make one big video of Dubrovnik just for you guys, because I know you like that sort of thing. So I will speak to you in a bit when I've arrived at the apartment. Cheers for now. Hello there, so this is the apartment in Dubrovnik, and the missus is coming over for a few days as well. Don't know if I've mentioned that already. So we've got this booked for 4 nights, and that's the bedroom, obviously, very nice, and the kitchenette, so it has a kettle as well. They even left us some coffee, of which I've already had the good ones. Left us a bottle of wine as well, which was very nice of them, although I won't be drinking that. I'm sure I know somebody that will. Fridge and a freezer. And again, they'd left us some sweets, but mysteriously, they've all been eaten by someone. I don't know how or who did that. Never mind. Sofa, TV, and the bathroom and the shower, etc., etc. And this is on the edge of town, which is about 3.5 kilometres away from the old city. And so we'll probably need to get a bus in to see the city. And as you can see there on the computer, I am working on putting together this very video you're watching now. How good is that? So what else is there to say? I'll probably go quiet on the vlog in front for a couple of days, as I just want to spend some time enjoying Dubrovnik with the missus, obviously. And after that, I will put live a post about Dubrovnik, a video about Dubrovnik, and then hit the road once more. So for now, thank you very much for watching this video and following the channel, and I will speak to you later. Have yourselves a great weekend. Cheers.